A bizarre moment at the U.S. Capitol yesterday when Senate Republican Mitch McConnell froze in the middle of a news conference for a few seconds. He did return minutes later and answered questions from the press, but it's unclear what caused him to suddenly stop. Manesa Dhanabalan joins us with more on this. Hey, Manesa.
Kelly, as you mentioned, it's definitely a bizarre moment, and health professionals say the 81-year-old Kentucky politician should probably go see a doctor.
Senator Mitch McConnell was making remarks about the annual defense policy bill yesterday when suddenly,
and a string of
he stopped mid-sentence and stared off into space for approximately 20 seconds. Other politicians around him asked if he was okay and then walked him away. When McConnell returned several minutes later, he seemed fine and answered questions from the press.
Could you address what happened here at the start of the press conference, and was it related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion? Is that...
No, I'm fine.
You're fine, you're fully able to do your job?
Later, he left with a smile and didn't give an answer when reporters asked if he would go see a doctor.
How are you feeling now, sir? How are you feeling now?
I'm fine.
Have you seen a doctor? Are you going to see?
Any idea what happened?
Huh?
Any idea what happened?
I'm fine. That's the
Dehydrated?
part.
According to reports, McConnell fell 3 times in the past year. A fall in March in Washington led to a concussion and broken ribs. He was in hospital for a few days before he was discharged, but he didn't return to the Senate until mid-April. Reports suggest he also fell earlier this month, but he wasn't seriously hurt. It's unclear what exactly caused McConnell to freeze, but health professionals say there could be several reasons.
You know, someone could be very dehydrated, they could have a medicine interaction of some sort, they may be feeling under the weather, but you have to rule out more serious things, which is why, you know, there's concern. Was it a mini seizure of some sort? That can sometimes be associated after a brain injury, which is that concussion that he had back in March. Or could it have been a mini stroke, something known as a TIA? Hoping it's not those things.
But many say he should go and see a doctor right away to prevent anything from happening again. McConnell survived polio as a child, a life-threatening disease known to cause paralysis.
I talked to Mitch last night. Mitch seems strong and alert. Obviously, what happened was disturbing. Everyone who watched that was concerned. But listen, Mitch is strong. He's stubborn as a mule. And listen, my prayers are with him.
Other politicians checked on McConnell after the incident, including U.S. President Joe Biden, who spoke to him on the phone.
Well, the president called to check on me. I told him I got sandbagged.
Many online have been talking about the moment, while some were speculating on what happened. Others were pointing out the fact that many Democrats were wishing McConnell well after the incident, but when Senator John Fetterman had a medical episode earlier this year, some Republicans mocked him. McConnell was first elected to represent Kentucky in the Senate in 1984.
After the incident, McConnell continued his duties and even posted a picture of him meeting with the Prime Minister of Italy today.